Then he said, make we no raise alarm. Let them read and understand the law very well and ask questions to the experts.
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of the Just My Opinion podcast. Today we are going to be talking about the hashtag end phone tax. I think it's yesterday we had all the celebrities going online and talking about the end phone tax because what was heard right before I went and read something which Better Things. I think I read an article from Better Things before I steadily read it. What I felt was like, you know what, the government, if you own a phone, you're going to be required to pay some taxes, right? So that was what I read, and I feel like a lot of people online are basically reacting based on that. That's the commotion online. Then I saw this blogger Fapchi, and he was talking about that he wrote a write-up, and he was like he would subsequently be writing several write-ups because he feels like a lot of people are talking based on just things they hear online, and people have not yet taken the time to look at what the law actually says and what is being implemented and why it's being implemented that way. So we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be dissecting it. We're going to be telling you guys the details of all what we know, so that hopefully when you watch this video you're going to have a more informed reaction.
Yeah, so there are a couple of things here. First, as I said, I always go back to the background of this whole strangely enough, I don't know why, but I feel like it's just female artists who were writing about it. I don't know. You have the same impression?
Yeah,
I saw Blanche, I saw Daphne, I saw Reniss, I saw Ewube. I don't know what's happening with the guys. I don't know if it's because of this whole crisis thing. They can easily throw guys in prison than the girls. I don't know. Or is it the meeting they had with the whole, how do they call them? Arts and Culture Minister. I don't know if the guys are in a better situation. I don't know. For me, it's just strange because I remember I always said this to Jovi fans. I was saying, Jovi fans are very quick to want to compare him to Fela and to Bob Marley. And I'm like, are you crazy? These guys, it's not just because all of them smoke weed that you think that is the same people. I know the Boko Gang will go admit to that. But we don't tell ourselves the truth. I love Jovi. I like his music. But if there's nobody to tell him the truth, then he's just building on lies. You have to be an engaged artist. Engaged is not just in your lyrics, it's engaged in your lifestyle. When Fela built the whole Calcutta, is it the Calcutta mansion or whatever, it was to protect protesters. People like, I think, Obasanjo or so, they marched with soldiers and then broke into that place and then
his mother was
it, and that's how they got their power.
Yeah.
But I recall when there was the whole Anglophone crisis thing and people wanted to mention Jovi. Jovi said he's not Anglophone him. He said his ancestors are from Gandero or whatever, or something like that. And then they push it under the rug. I'm not even, at times I even take the same stand. For me, I'm for one Cameroon, one Africa. So I'm not saying that he should have taken a stand with the Anglophones or not. I'm just saying that he should have an opinion. So first, even looking at all what these people put out, all the female artists I'm saying that put out things, it's a very watered down, market woman, bad discussion kind of opinion. It is not informed opinions. When you're an opinion leader, you should have an opinion. Don't put an opinion which is not an opinion but just gossip. Then you're a gossip leader, you're not an opinion leader. When you are that kind of leader, people look up to you. Because I see most of those things because those celebrities are writing about it. When they put a very uninformed version of it or without any substance or no real opinion, because that's the sad thing with Cameroon. In America, we have the people who just come and tweet things. They have people like Killer Mike, T.I., who actually read about things. Go read Ice Cube. They read about the Black Lives Matter issue, the banking system, the education system. They propose solutions, policies. They meet with bankers and learn things. But in Cameroon, the same reason why the entertainment industry will not grow is the same reason why they'll give us some half-baked and unnecessary opinions on things that have no ground. So until, as you said, when I first saw it and it was the same direction, everybody was just like, phone, how do you answer tax phone? I'm like, what is this story of taxing phone? I've never heard about this one anywhere in the world. I know Cameroon is trying to be innovative, but to tax phones, how do you even go about this kind of policy? I was started thinking like maybe MTN will just be deducting taxes on people's credit because you have a phone or something. I don't know. It did not make no sense on the way that the discussion was going. I know our government is not known to be very intelligent, but at least, I mean, come on, give them some credit. They cannot. Okay. When you go under the 237 showbiz posting, where they put the various posts made by these female artists, Blanche, Daphne, Reniss, and the rest, I remember one of my, I'll call him a graphic because I know him personally, and he's into the telecommunication sector. He's well placed to have an opinion of those things. Atemebai Jerome, he came and put a long write-up. So when I read his write-up, that's when the whole thing made sense. And I was like, whoa. So just to run through the write-up briefly, He said, "Happy Sunday to you. I've been reading a lot about the phone tax of late on social media. A little clarification on this phone tax. The tax concerns only phones and tablets or devices using SIM cards, which enter Cameroon without paying customs duty. Once such a device is connected to a local network, it will be subject to deduction of airtime credit for the payment of the custom duty of the said device." So if custom duty was not paid. Now, what does this mean to the user? When buying your device, you just need to ensure that custom duty was paid, or buy from a recognized legal compliant supplier. He went on to say, if you buy from someone who hasn't paid the custom duty, you may need to arrange the price with the store owner to cater for the custom duty. Then he said, make we no raise alarm. Let them read and understand the law very well and ask questions to the experts. We have tax consultants, chartered accountants, lawyers, etc. That was his opinion. Just going back to my point, that's why when they got up the whole thing of they want to start taxing artists or something like that, and then when these artists were put in front of the minister, you all heard what they said. Nobody came. The other, I don't even know what to say. People started singing with their songs. Nobody came with no policy, organized thing of like, the system has this, let's propose this. Going into the detail of the system, like this is how we should tax online things, this is how we should protect the media, this is what we propose. They just came with some, I don't know what to say. So it is very difficult to bounce off these opinions online from our so-called opinion leaders and entertainers who are not even informed about entertainment itself, and for us to comment. But as usual, what I say is, most of the time we have vague laws and ambiguous policies. They need to accompany these laws with it. So you operationalize a law by breaking it down on how it's going to actually be implemented. Don't end at the policy level. Operationalize it by breaking it down to who is to do what. So this law is to be implemented by the police. Is there a specific unit in the police office which will handle this law? What are they expected to do? You do that at the level of those implementing the police officers. You come to the public, you tell them there's now a new law. When you go to the police station, it is this office that is doing this. So you put it together like that and everybody grows with the law. But if you don't do that, then it goes in every direction. So they should have clear laws, and then they should accompany these laws by sensitizing the masses on what it actually means. If they sensitize the masses about this whole thing, we'll not be reading from the various people who are reading from online, and then we are also getting worked up about how our credit or our phone might be seized on the road now, and you start getting angry where you are not supposed to get angry. So there are some of those things which I don't know. As I always say, I try to control my mouth when I'm online. But
yeah, I suppose saying things like, was Cameroon really necessary? Like, this is something that you hear people say a lot. Was Cameroon really necessary? And like, but sometimes it's said when a lot of some really outrageous thing happened, and I felt like this was not one of the instances where that phrase was supposed to be used. I remember like the write-up I read from Better Things, she was saying that basically when you look at this, it's not like it's a new law. People have always had to pay their customs, but people who sell phones have found a way to escape from paying their customs. So the government is looking for a way to collect this money. So it's not like it's a new, it's not like it's a new thing that was implemented. It's just a new strategy to get the money which was owed. So yeah, it is what it is.
As usual in Cameroon, tout le monde veut être l'intéressant.
Right.
So now they want to start jumping on. They are now freedom fighters when they are not free.
Oh my God. Yeah, but I don't think you should say that. Like, they should be freedom fighters, but I'm just like, they should choose a well-informed side. They should do their research before getting into the fight.
Freedom I'm talking about. When Bob Marley spoke of mental slavery or mental freedom, I'm talking about, so by doing their research, that's when they become free mental and they can give us opinions.
Yeah, so basically that's it. I think this is a short one. We didn't really have to dive a lot into it.
No, we don't.
Right. Your doubts have been clarified
for this kind of thing.
Right. So yeah, so don't be so scared, especially if you got your phone from a reliable source and you paid the customs and all those things were paid, then yeah, it is what it is. And also I got the feeling from what people are saying online, like some people felt like it's a monthly thing that you have to be paying or so like that. Paying customs for a phone is one-time thing. It's a one-time thing.
I was already thinking of a strategy how to start hiding my phone.
Seriously, I was like, am I going to just remove my SIM card from my phone, then just be using Wi-Fi? Oh my my God. Some people were like, they're going back to Choronko. Say if they want to take 30% of Choronko, they'll not have to pay much. I'm like, I hope that clarification has made, and yeah, so make your opinion based on that clarification and that detailed information. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning into the Just My Opinion podcast. This has been a really short one because like not a lot was meant to be said in this one. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification button. See you guys next time. Bye.